Alright, so we've got a message here from a dude called Andy. This is what he says. He says, "Hi, my name is Andy and I'm 25 and I'm trying to give up drinking. Quitting drinking has become one of the hardest things I've ever tried to do. Can you help me out?" Yes, we can. Alright, so the first thing is, this isn't just about alcohol. No. This is about making and breaking habits. These are about the habits that make up who you are, your qualities that make up who you are. Alright? Now we know that it takes 28 days to form a habit, alright? Or 21 repetitions of the same action in the same way, if whatever it is you're not doing daily. So the first thing I want you to do is get a calendar and I want you to mark out 30 days. When you hit 30 days, you know that you've triggered something in your brain, and that's the hardest part over. Alright, it's that initial 30 days, that's the hardest part over. So set yourself for that, and then you can push on, you can readjust after that. Now look at why, not why you're drinking now, I want you to look at why you were drinking in the first place, why you carried on. I want you to look at the best aspects that drinking gave you, alright? Why did you first start doing this? The truth is that most people, they either do it A, for stress, or B, for social situations, and I'm one of those guys, man. That's what I was anyway, alright? I used to need it to talk to girls, I couldn't talk to girls for shit. I needed it to dance, I could not dance without a drink, done. And as soon as I had one, I'm on the dance floor all night. So if you're doing it for a social thing, like I was, then I need you to push yourself socially. I want you to, and I want you to write this down, I want you to embarrass yourself, alright? Now you're gonna, that's true, I want you to embarrass yourself, alright? Because at first you're gonna be so terrified without booze to go and do these things that you would normally be doing every week. Personally, I didn't like the fact that I could talk to a girl in the evening, I could dance all night in the evening, but during the day I'm the quietest guy, I couldn't do nothing, alright? So that's the first thing I want you to do, is I want you to go out and I want you to intentionally, even if you know you're gonna get rejected, even if you know you're gonna look dumb on the dance floor, even though you know they're gonna ignore you, go and do these social things, alright? Set yourself a number. Say, alright, I'm gonna dance to 10 songs tonight. Set yourself, say, alright, I'm gonna go and pick 3 random strangers and I'm just gonna go and start a conversation with them. Doesn't matter, I'm just gonna go do it. Let me let you in on a little secret, alright? When you give up a quality and you have that gap, you stop doing something, you have that gap in who you are, your brain will work against you, like 100% against you, right? Because your brain wants you to work for stuff, all right? It's not going to give you anything easy. It wants you to work for everything you got. That's why you find a lot of people who give up smoking, you find them chewing on pens or with lollipops or chewing gum, and they're just replacing one vice for another. The same way some people will go, after this weekend, I'm never drinking spirits again. And then you find them drowning themselves in just some other kind of drink. Like, you're forcing yourself to adapt to another bad quality. That's why you need to take something up. When you give something up, also take something up, all right? Now, this is why I say this, all right? At the end of the month, if you've given something up, you may go from here, you give something up, you might go to here. But if you give something up and you take something up at the same time, so I'm telling you, like, if you give up smoking and you take up the guitar, or you give up alcohol and you start going to martial arts classes, all right? Instead of going from here to here, you go from here to like up here. One last thing I want to talk to you about is your environment, all right? Now I get it, you might be off for drinks, you and your friends might be going out to bars quite a lot, and that's fine, but you need to pull your friend to the side and be like, look, if you care about me, if you're actually my friend, then you need to keep the booze away from me. Don't offer me a drink, don't buy me a drink. If you do buy me a drink, buy me an orange juice, all right? You need to have them on your side or you're fighting uphill, all right? And it's already difficult to give up booze. You're making it twice as fucking difficult for yourself. You need to do this for you. You need to get them to help you in what you're doing. Anyone who wants to make fun of you for not drinking is straight up not worth knowing, okay? And I'll say that to anyone. If you want to make fun of someone for not drinking, prioritize your fucking life, okay? Someone's trying to make an embetterment of themselves, they're trying to change themselves, become a stronger, better them. Anybody who wants to do that and stand in your way is not worth your time, is not worth knowing. Ignore them, all right? Anyone wants to say it's not manly not to drink is so lacking of logic, they're not even worth expending the effort on. This is about you. This is about improving yourself and changing your life, all right? You need to get your friends on your side. Because while it is possible to do it while everyone around you is telling you otherwise, it's a hell of a lot easier if they're on your side, all right? If they're really your friends, they'd really do anything for you. Them people who say, oh man, I'll take a bullet for my best friend. Well, if you can take a bullet for your best friend, then you can buy an orange juice instead of a beer for your best friend. And one other thing, right? Let's defeat whatever excuse you have, all right? Because a lot of the time, people want to give something up and then they give themselves an excuse. A lot of the time, they'll be like, oh, I had to drink. It was his party and he'll be mad if I don't drink. Like, he'll be mad, it's his party. Let me tell you something right now, all right? I come from an Irish family. I've got people in my family who suffer now from alcoholism, and I have people who have died from alcoholism, right? I'm the youngest guy in my town to like get a full beer. I had a full beer at 13. At 13, I was getting served in like supermarkets and like looking a cashier in the eye and being like, see you later, and like walking out with crates of beer. I was getting trashed 3 times a week. And this October, I hit 6 years without alcohol, right? So whatever your excuse is, whatever your you know, bullshit is, it's nothing, okay? It's totally in your brain. You wanna give yourself an excuse? You wanna say it's his birthday? You wanna say, oh, but I'm going on this big thing, I'll do it after that. You wanna say, oh, but he offered it to me, oh, he gave me the drink for free, whatever. Well, that's fine, but you can have an excuse or you can have a result, and you cannot have both. You cannot have both, all right? So have that excuse, great, he gave it to me, it was free, I was stressed out, whatever it is, you can take that, but that's it. Because you can have that excuse, but you will never make it, all right? Until you're ready to sacrifice your excuse, you won't make it. So the time is right now. Because every time, I tell you now, every time, if you say, oh, that guy bought me the drink, so I had to drink it, I guarantee you, people will be buying you drinks every week and you'll never quit. If you say, oh, it's because it's that guy's birthday, trust me, you've got lots of friends. You will keep having mates' birthdays. You will keep drinking. So you need to kill off your excuses now, because every time they come up, you will do the exact same thing and fall back down again. This is for you, all right? Don't give me no excuse. Don't be like, hey Lee, I'm really sorry, but don't give me that excuse. The excuse ain't for me. The excuse is for you, and the results won't be. All right, that's what we've got time for you this week. All right, make sure you catch us on Facebook, facebook.com/YouGotThisBro. Like the page, subscribe to the YouTube channel to keep up with all our new releases. I've been Lee Malone. You got any messages? You got anything you want answered? Send them in. We'll answer every single one, guaranteed. All right, peace.